It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. Arenado and Stanton preparing to do battle. Coming up next. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got real good stuff. He won his 9th game last outing. He's going for 10 today. And I just think if he can get past the 6th or 7th, he's got a great shot of getting that 10th win.
Here's D. Gordon now. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Miami, second baseman, number 9.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, this club is really struggling to score runs. They're down towards the bottom third. It puts so much pressure on your pitching staff when you're not scoring runs. So if they want to change their whole game and lift the whole morale of this club, score some runs.
In is Christian Yelich, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Look out, 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, one man out. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's into double digits now with his 10th swipe of the year. One out and a runner on second base. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight at 93, ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. And he misses again, ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting sixth, third baseman
Martin Prado now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Blackman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Marlins leave all three, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Edinson Volquez gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Rockies, a center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matt, we're watching a team on a roll right now, but they're on a roll at the right time. They're starting to play well towards the end of the season here, and the postseason is coming. So you want to get on that roll and hit the postseason full stride.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Past battles with Edinson Volquez, batting .500, 6 for 12. He also has 1 home run. And that misses inside. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Sharp ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. Chopped weakly to the left. To Gordon for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 36. Edinson
Now in the box, Edinson Volquez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Past battles with Edinson Volquez, 11 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, we get so enamored with his home runs. And yes, they're pretty because he can hit some long ones. But I think because he hits so many long home runs, we forget about how good defender he is. He's got a cannon for an arm. Talk about throwing a frozen rope. He can throw it with the best of them.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. swing and a liner. Foul. Throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Mark Reynolds would be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Trumbo awaiting the 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. LeMahieu on to first, and Trumbo's gone as well. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip.
Let's get out of the inning now.
0-1. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready now, Mark Reynolds. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Mark Reynolds.
And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Ryan Hennigan is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
That misses. 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Realmuto is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Hennigan is retired. 2 down now.
Catcher, Tyler.
Standing in, Tyler Chatwood. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Volquez has his sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You got to make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. from the belt. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-2 home, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Rockies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Martin Prado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. At third, Arenado. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in to try it again, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. This is in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Dahl, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Edinson Volquez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. swinging a soft liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
A two-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in 1 game.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounded, foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now
In is
batting,
Christian Yelich.
center fielder Christian
As he'll pop
Yelich.
this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, Matt, this is a big test of his composure. He just gave up 3 runs right there on the previous play, and now you got to take a breath and get yourself back together.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 Miami. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Beautiful diving stop. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
The batter, number 28.
So an outstanding
third baseman,
play at short to take
Nolan
away a potential
Arenado.
base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And there you can see that Miami currently sits right on top of the NL in that category. Here's Nolan Arenado. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Rojas comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Volquez has his target. Here's his offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Rojas scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rockies nothing. Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. And And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chad Qualls is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. JT Realmuto will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rockies nothing. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Trevor Story.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it misses. 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna, and that's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Let's get the runner across.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in, Ryan Hennigan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Volquez sets. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Ready on 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Again, a 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Martin Prado for his career in this matchup. He's 2 for 4.
Prado.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here's the 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ian Desmond is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Ian Desmond.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Prado is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him. But now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Nolan Arenado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's taken for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. One and two, here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
2 out with the man at first. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mike Dunn is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Mike Dunn.
Digging in and looking for more, Edinson Volquez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Come on now, let's go.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
D. Gordon will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's go, Rocky.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-1. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth, and shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Dahl shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Couple of walks for him thus far. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We'll see the man they call Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez, will lead it off when we return. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The Marlins on top, 3-0. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the 2nd hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together and maybe get things going.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Fernando Rodriguez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Rodriguez.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will have to dodge one up and in. Not one he wanted to see there to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Mark Reynolds. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. A runner on first with two away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. One left for Colorado. Still down 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 54.
Gerardo Parra will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Gerardo.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Come on, Rocky.
1-0 pitch on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Martin Prado now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Runner at third here, nobody out. But it misses for ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Parra moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Matt Dendecker will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
A man on third with 2 down. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Right side. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Settling in now, D. Gordon. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And the runner back. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. 2 out with the man at first. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Den Decker rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from us.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
4 runs here in this half inning. Too high, and it's 3-0. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. This is line to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Brian Ellington comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
49, Brian Ellington.
Now at the plate, Ryan Hennigan. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Ryan Hennigan.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Ready to deliver the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In is Gerardo Parra as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, there's a fastball right over the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Rockies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Brad Ziegler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Mark Trumbo.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
The 2-2 one more time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. To short, hit hard. Story brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Martin Prado. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called a strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Junichi Tazawa enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Junichi Tazawa.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor.
Now batting, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
Up high, 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Edinson Volquez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.